episode of the Micronesian News broadcast. Today is Thursday, February 28, 2019, and in our very first story, Micronesian leaders call for equal recognition of Taiwan and China at Pacific Islands Forum. Residents of Palau, FSM, Marshall Islands, Kiribati, and Nauru are calling for Beijing and Taiwan to be recognized as equals at its meetings, while China actually lobbied the Pacific Islands to recognize the One China policy, thus recognizing the Chinese government as the rightful government of Taiwan. They want people to recognize PRC over the ROC, which are two different entities. Little history lesson. If you know your history, or if you don't, well then, here you go. What's the deal with China and Taiwan? The Kuomintang Republic of China government, which is Taipei, Taiwan, was expelled from mainland China by the communists in 1949, and ever since then, Taiwan has been ruling Taiwan. The Taiwan government has been ruling Taiwan and the immediate islands around it, while the People's Republic of China, the Communist Party, has been ruling mainland China. Little background as to the history of Taiwan in the Micronesia region. It has relations with all the Micronesian countries except the FSM. So recently, if you are well aware of, Palau experienced some economic difficulties when China, People's Republic of China, from the mainland, decided to make Palau an undesirable location for tourists, Chinese tourists, to visit after Palau decided not to back down from being Taiwan's allies. Despite having stalwart friendship, which is good, loyalty is good, this would not go well for Palau since tourism is a big source of income for them, and it even had adverse effects on the Palau National Marine Sanctuary, because currently some senators in Palau want to delay it, and they delayed it because of the revenue that was not generated for Palau for tourism when that whole thing was happening. So I think it's going well now because there's now flights from Palau to Hong Kong going on. That's going to happen later on soon, so I believe that it's going to be happening again. So like I said earlier, Taiwan's allies, most of Taiwan's allies in the Pacific are from here, and they are Palau, Oromai, Kiribati, and Nauru. And interestingly enough, a couple episodes ago, we talked about the Micronesian Presidential Summit, and in it, the Americans sent a letter where they had a statement imploring the Micronesian leaders to see Taiwan as a democratic success. That's all high and dandy, but you know what we want to know? What do you think? Let us know in the comments. And recently, Palau took up the challenge to fight IUU. By the way, what the heck is IUU? It means, it's an acronym for illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing, and they want it to be done by 2023. Oh, they're going to start by 2023. And this came about because President Heine of the Marshall Islands issued the challenge at the Western Central Pacific Fishery Corporation Technical and Compliance meeting that was held in Madrid last October. And she issued it to all Pacific nations. And even though I told you 1,000 times, I'm going to tell you again because you can never have too much of a good thing. Good information. It's what you do with it that matters. Anyways, Palau National Marine Sanctuary is supposed to be enacted in a couple years, and it'll effectively make the exclusive economic zone 80% completely cut off from fishing, and the other 20% only relegated to small-scale local fishing. And other issues that we face in our oceans are pollution and climate change, and this all correlates with legal fishing because overfishing can be a bad thing for the environment in the ocean, and pollution kills our fishes and our environments, and therefore it can harm us really bad, so we have to do something about it. And our nations may be small, but we sit upon a vast ocean teeming with life and resources. We must do everything we can to preserve our environment, our way of living, and our culture. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Now, here are the announcements. On March 7th, in commemoration of what's happening the very next day, which is March 8th, there will be a Women's Day celebration at the Pohnpei swimming pool. Like I said in the previous episodes, it's going to be Pohnpei swimming pool is right down the road from CCA, right down the road from PIX, right next to the tennis courts, also next to the boxing gym. It'll start around 4:30 p.m. Free admission, females only. Makes sense, it's Wednesday. And then here, for all you scholars are out there, UN scholarships. There will be certain scholarships pertaining to sustainability science, fisheries training program, international law program, and so on. It will be held in places like Japan, Iceland, and Switzerland. If you're interested, well, basically it's a scholarship showing how the UN works around the world. So if you're interested, go to humanrightscareers.com. Once again, humanrightscareers.com. And we want to say thank you to everybody in Chuuk that helped that helped out with the people that were afflicted in the Outer Islands by Typhoon Wutu. And furthermore, FSM Embassy in Washington, D.C. recently released a statement regarding the I-94. See this image, or better yet, visit pio.gov.fm or www.fsmembassydc.org for all the complete information. And now here is the weather report.
Hey guys, this is Norman and this is the weather for tomorrow. 28 degrees Celsius high during the day and 24 degrees Celsius low during the night, with scattered thunderstorms and 40% chance of precipitation and 76% of humidity. Sunrise will be at 6:39 a.m. and sunset will be at 6:39 p.m. Northeast winds 15 knots and seas will be at 7 to 9 feet high.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Micronesian News broadcast. Tune in every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday for more updates. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, see you later!